Hey, look, a flute. I wonder if I should play it. No, Joker, no!
Sacred Flute seems like it's all fantasy, but what if I told you that it could actually exist in the real world? Without further ado, let's get started. The Sacred Flute was used by Sensei Wu multiple times in Season 1 to fight the Serpentine. Wu says that the Sacred Flutes were created during the Serpentine War, which we saw flashbacks of in episode 40. In those flashbacks, we saw the Elemental Masters use the Sacred Flutes to lure the Serpentine into their tombs. In that episode, we see that it was Garmadon who had the idea for the Sacred Flute after witnessing a snake charmer hypnotize a snake. Snake charming is a practice most common in India, where the snake charmer will play a punji or a bansuri, and the snake, apparently hypnotized, will seem to dance. Looking at the Sacred Flute, it's obvious that its design comes from these two instruments. So it seemed like the Sacred Flute is a punji or a bansuri, and that's just what the Elemental Masters used in the Serpentine, right? Wrong. The Sacred Flute is more than just a punji. There's something else to it that allows it to be used how they use it in the TV show. But we'll get to that in a minute. Right now, the science of snake charming. Snakes actually can't hear. Well, they can detect sound waves, but they can't actually hear it, so they wouldn't be able to hear the music. Instead, they follow the punji, which the snake charmer will move around as they're playing. If you watch episode 40, you'll see the snake following the movements of the flute, or punji, being played by the snake charmer. The snake believes the punji is a threat and follows it as if it were fending off a predator. In the flashbacks of episode 40, we see the Elemental Masters are using their flutes as they play, just how a snake charmer would. The Serpentine follow the flutes and get locked up in the tombs. So, the Sacred Flute works as a punji in episode 40, so why would it need to be anything else? In Season 1, Sensei Wu, Cole, Zane, and Pythor all play the Sacred Flute at various points during the episodes. But there are two major differences between how they play it and how the Elemental Masters did. They don't move the flute, and the Serpentine aren't hypnotized. The Serpentine don't get controlled by the Sacred Flute, but instead respond as if it were a sharp, painful noise. The ninja, being human, do not hear it that way. So what real-world device produces a sound that is sharp and painful to some animals, but can't be heard by humans? A dog whistle. Now there is one major problem with this science. Snakes can only detect a very limited range of sound, and can't really hear anything. This is when we have to suspend real-world science. We know that the Serpentine don't have the same ears as their real-world counterparts, seeing as how they can have conversations with each other and the ninja. We'll have to assume that the Serpentine can hear as well as humans, if not better. So if the Sacred Flute also serves as a dog whistle, then this means that whenever someone plays the Sacred Flute, the Serpentine hear a sharp, painful noise, confirmed in episode 6 by Acidicus when he says the music hurts. But this may seem like a lot of assuming and not a lot of confirming. Well, I have one last piece of evidence that can confirm this. Dog whistles produce a sound that falls in the ultrasonic range of sound. And guess what vehicle the ninja used a recording of the Sacred Flute as a weapon in? The ultrasonic radar. So there you have it. The Sacred Flute isn't just a flute. It's a punji mixed with a dog whistle to produce a secret weapon against the Serpentine. Now, does this mean there's a real-life Sacred Flute out there that fits this description? No, at least not to my knowledge. But it is something that could be made, and so could work, just like it does in the TV show. You know, minus the walking, talking snake people. I certainly won't make it. I use my brain enough just researching this stuff. Maybe someone out there could if, the world ever gets attacked by Serpentine. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like, share your thoughts in the comments below, and subscribe for more videos like this one. I'm LegoMan4223, and I'll see you next time.